Okay, guys, are you out there? Yeah, here we go. Hi, baby girl. All right, share. We're doing the work tonight. So, all my work is done. Bing. So, it's really fun for me to be able to go and help Babalau out on his channel. I burned a little bit of sage. Got us ready. Hi, Tati, if you can hear me. Hey. Boom. So yeah, it's a little different for me to go on the other live and talk about other people's products and services and stuff. It is a little bit interesting to have a different brain, right? About what we're doing on there. Hi, Babalo. I love that, man, so very much. So anyways, I burned a little sage. Hi, Leon. Thank you. We did hit 1,000. You're welcome, Babalo. So anyways, my boss owns My Psychic One, and I work for My Psychic One. It's called My Psychic .1. So if you want to go to My Psychic One and get a reading from either me or Babalau, you can register. They give a free 10 minutes on there, but you get an opportunity to explore who we are and what we're about when we go live on his channel, Babalau Psychic Readings. So anyways, I got to do that. It was really different for me to go on there because I had to pull back a little bit because I do a little bit more cussing over here. I didn't feel like I had to service everybody on mine. Mine is my tribe, right? I get an opportunity to, experience my people when I'm on there. So anyways. Alrighty. So yeah, I burned a little bit of sage. I do, Leon, what's interesting, see that you're out there. I do have my candles. I'm going to do some carvings on the candles and set them up for putting them in the moon on the full moon. Marvel Girl, my love, will you tell me what the moon is sitting in for the full moon next time? I think I'm going to, it's a Monday. It's going to be, we have a lunar eclipse and shit. So I have, you guys want to see the candles or no? All right, that's enough sage in my face and my open mouth. That stuff's amazing. I swear to God, I'm addicted to it. But I also get my... Hey, love, the cussing. Whoopsie. Well, it's not my channel. I'm not allowed to cuss over there if I don't know who you guys are. I have no idea what dynamic the people on that channel are like. So I'm trying. It's hard to scale back because I'm just who I am and that's it. So anyways, I did get my candles. I have my candle workings. And what I did with my candles was I bought the little ones and then I bought a corresponding stone with them. So, yes! So I put a stone with each candle that corresponds to the chakra that would be most appropriate to bring forward during the working. And so I thought it might be kind of fun to play with them tonight, possibly. And hi, Naomi. And so possibly play with them and show you how I rub write the sigils and the designs on there. Yeah, I'm grown. However, my boss was watching and he's still watching and I love him to death. However, yeah. So anyways, I do have my runes over here today. And I want to talk about Mercury retrograde. We have 3 or 4 planets going. Yeah, so the moon is in Scorpio now. So we have the full moon in Scorpio, Mercury retrograde, Jupiter, Uranus. And we have all these beautiful retrograde energies. And so when I was talking to Maru yesterday from Sun Soul Astrology, I always reserve her for last because we end up on the phone for an hour or 2 hours or 3, literally an hour and 45 minutes. And that's what we call reading, but I do save her for last and we get to branch out. So as we were talking last night, she's like, this is where shit gets real. Like, this is where like all of the bombs are going to start dropping and things are going to start to get really real. Shit coming up. But like I was saying on the other channel, it's the opportunity. I just figured out, Marvel Girl, that my ass was born with Mercury retrograde. So Mercury retrograde, yes, I could. I might even do a video of how to burn the candles and what to do with that so that you don't have to feel like, you take all this stuff on, that you can really have somebody walk you through it because I am the myth buster, right? So there's more that you can do and it's simpler than you think. Yeah, there it is. Lunar eclipse in Capricorn. I'm a motherfucking Capricorn. So, woohoo! Luna energy. Marvel. I started picking apart my charts. And I was playing with that love of my life and his chart to see how they matched up. And it's kind of fucking beautiful. But anyways, I learned that karma, I think I'm a Pisces moon. Go figure, Marvel girl. I'm a Pisces moon. God damn it. Where am I? See, look, this is me studying. This is me studying the symbols. I wanted to write them out because I kind of feel like kinetically, if I write them, that I remember better. So I wrote out all of the symbols, the planets and the symbols, and then I did my chart so I could look at it a little better and have them popping into my mind. So over here, one of these pages, I have Karma's sign here. All right, so I have my sweetheart on there, so I will cover it. So here I have Sun is in Capricorn. Go figure, Marvel girl. That moon in Aquarius, and that my ascending is Pisces. So we have an Aquarius moon right here in Angelia Payne, but ascending, my rising is Pisces. Go figure. I mean, I never understood this, right? I had a tendency to say I thought that my horoscope was always wrong because I didn't feel like a Capricorn. I mean, I think I'm pretty damn practical. Oh my God. Double Taurus and Scorpio rising. Jesus. Yes, I am a force to be reckoned with. And another thing, Marvel girl, in learning astrology, so here's what's cool. I knew, like in dealing with Matu from Sun Soul Astrology, that I intuitively, and she told me not to worry about it too much, but I'm one that will pack any tool in the toolbox that I can possibly use. So when I was a paramedic, yes, I'm viewed as a Pisces. So as I was a paramedic, I became a CCT paramedic, a disaster response team leader, a field training officer, an EMS instructor. I like to be the best at what I do. So when I sit here and come across astrology, now I was a born psychic. I wasn't a somebody that dabbled or played in magic. I just had some talents. So I kind of come to it like a football player to a china shop. I'm just like, whatever. I'm going to come in like a cannonball. It's really hurricane karma. I don't come in, I don't pull any punches, I don't censor my mouth. And I don't know if you guys, Angelia, were you watching me cussing that dude out with this fucking, you skipped me 20 times, thanks for nothing? You are so lucky, bitch, that you weren't on my fucking channel, because number one, my people would have ate you alive, and number two, I would have cussed you the fuck out and told you I don't play that bullying shit, like, excuse me, thank you for nothing. You guys get to chatting in there and we lose the thread. And if I'm zoned out in my reading, fuck you. Especially for a free reading, you want to come in here and be an asshole, I would have come right on through the damn camera. But I love my Babalao, and I'm gonna have to behave myself over there. So anyways, I was about to cut him up. So anyway, like I was saying, so I decided that I was going to branch out and study some astrology, because in reading with Maru, like I said, I save her for my last because I get an opportunity to just bullshit and learn from each other. And she said, you blow me away because you just like get it intuitively. But when I started, and she was trying to get me to learn the Thoth deck, and the reason being that the Thoth deck has the symbols in it that correlate to astrology, right? And so I hope I didn't leave it at work, because I really wanted to study it tonight. So she said that I will learn astrology easier because the tarot deck is the no, he's not worth it. So the tarot deck is a byproduct of astrology, and so working backward, because I know all of the symbols in tarot, that astrology would be easy for me. Now I'm very intimidated. I'm not a numbers person. So legit, like yesterday I was studying astrology. I was at work, supposed to leave at 6, and I decided I would read up for a little bit. It was 7:30, so I lost 2.5 hours studying this because I was finally discovering the magic of it. Once I learned that you were 3 signs and not 1, the bell went off in my head, and I'm like, oh my God, I got it. So, yeah, that was pretty exciting. So now I know why I never felt like I was a woodsy, earthy person. I don't feel grounded. I feel totally in my head. I am totally Pisces Aquarius in every way. I'm a water baby. I love the water. I love the sun. I love the rain. Just like in that movie, Men in Black, right? Men in Black, where she said it always rains when I cry, and he said, no, baby, it rains because you cry. And you know, I am so in tune with the water, and here I go off to Miami by the water, and I told my boyfriend I am going to literally cry when I first wake up to the sound of rain, right? So I decided that unpacking the toolbox of astrology was going to be amazing. And when I talked to Maru, anyway, I channel her. And today, one of the charts came up just in a graph, not in a pie for me to look at. And I saw all these numbers and dots and degrees. And I called her, I'm like, it's no wonder I see dots and numbers and a computer code when I talk to her, because that's how she thinks. However, the cool part is I start to feel at home in it, and I understand it a little, because now I get it. It gets me. And the cool thing is, working with Maru, I am saying the same things that she is mathematically designing. So it's like another witness, so to speak. I don't even need it. However, I absolutely want it. So what is it you guys want to talk about? You guys want me fucking with these candles? The grid chart. Yeah, it was a grid. I was like, all these numbers. I'm going to vape. You good with that? Naomi, thank you for joining me. Let me share this really quick to my Facebook, because I put Baba Lao on there. Everybody was texting me going, what the fuck is this? So yeah, I'm very different than what goes on over there. Not good, bad, or anything, just different. So, any rate, yeah, so that was fun. So post your questions. Let me know what it is you guys want to discuss tonight. I'm probably going to do a course on that. Woo, woo, woo. Am I doing readings, Karma? Yeah, I'll do readings for you. So Leon, if you want to follow my journey, what I will be doing is posting some of like the live stuff. I have to figure out if I can use Google Hangouts on here, because you can do screen sharing. And when I do screen sharing, I can point out the chart and what I'm learning as I'm learning it, if you guys are interested. So you guys want to do the candles, whatever. Hi, JLo. Is JLo on here? Marvel girl. Okay, so and that's the thing, Angela. I would encourage you to invite your friends. I go on this crazy fucking Facebook group that somehow the moderator must have died, moved away, or locked out of their computer, because it now has like 15,000 people with all these nutty ass readers. Like I saw this woman with like, I mean, not weight is not a thing, but she had no bra on, her hair was all jacked, and she's in her living room with the blinds broken behind her, and she's laughing, and all she could say is that Mercury retrograde, right? So it's kind of nuts just to see all that. And sometimes I like to go out there and just really just teach people. Leon, today was my last day at the shop, so I'm totally dedicated to this night and doing it. Okay, candles it is. So Tati, let me look at your Scorpio thing. If you guys want a one-on-one with me, you know where to find me, karmaondeck.com. Also, still working out the kinks with my Psychic One, but if you want anything tonight, let me know. So who are you asking? How are you feeling with the eclipse? Go ahead and post your question. I'm going to go get to it. It's fine. I pop in and out to it, so it's fine. So you want to see how he's feeling romantic towards you. So who's not source? What are you talking for? Hey, Champagne. What up, girl? So this is for Tati Taurus Tarot. I'm going to put my email in here if you guys want to reach out to me. So Tati, if you want me to feature you on my channel, because I still have space on the right, I'd be happy to do that. Because I support other people doing the work. Romantic move. We want to see if this bastard Scorpio of yours, if he's making a move. Let's look and see. You know what? Mercury retrograde. As we talk about Mercury retrograde, just on the side note, Oh, I'm in trouble. I missed a call from my psychic one. He said you have a scheduled call. I called her and she didn't answer. But anyway, speaking of Mercury retrograde, my ex-husband is commenting on my link. He's so full of shit. Anyways, so here we go, darling. This is for you. Oh, hell. I hate saying these words, but I do feel like he's a twin flame energy. Do you feel like he's a twin flame energy? I'm absolutely one of those people. One of those people that don't use industry standard words, and one of them being that soulmate, twin flame, that shit I don't like. And the one thing that I'm hating to hear lately is fucking attachments. Everything's an attachment. Everything's negative attachment. And I think that's just a catchphrase to scare you into paying somebody to do a Reiki reading or a Reiki session. Fuck that. So, Baba said goodnight to you guys anyway. Let me let him know. But I do see soulmate, twin flame. Definitely twin flame, soulmate shit. Because the reason being, Tati Taurus, is I have the Wheel of Fortune. And then I have the 10 of Pentacles, which is building a legacy with someone. This isn't just the kind of thing that you do now. It's something you do for generations to come. Or if you're doing it again, it's like a repeat, right? And I do see that you guys struggle against this shit. That you two go back and forth, and that you've got the on again, off again shit with him, because I have the 5 of Wands, which is an argument. I don't feel like he's told you the truth. There's some things to clear up there. So tread softly. Get to the bottom of it first. Mercury, make Mercury your bitch, because that's what it's here for, is to clear things out of the way. Girl, oh my God, I hate this shit. So here's what's true. My soulmate is a dynamic individual that keeps coming back into my life too, and everybody sees it. So it's one of those things that you guys struggle against, and I see you fighting it. He hasn't told you because he's fighting against it. Both of you are. Hi, goddess. What's my girl up to? Yeah, we were. 4 of Wands, Tati, is all about relationship, but you've got to get that Tower energy from the lies he's been telling out of the way. But he does want to build a legacy. And so for Mr. Cervantes, where'd you go, baby? See, and I love that you guys ask such intuitive questions. It's beautiful. Post your question again, Mr. Cervantes. I don't see it now. I hate this shit. Anyway, those are some of my famous, amazing Vegas supporters who got my back. Anyways. Oh, there's Kevin. Thank you. All right, let me see what Spirit wants you to know. First thing that coming in up for you is you have been short-tempered. Did you cuss somebody out on Facebook, Instagram, or whatever? I'm seeing that you got catty with someone. I have the Queen of Swords, which is all about your attitude. Do you show up as feminine energy, Kevin? In readings, take note when you get your next reading from me, what comes up. Like, do you show up as feminine or masculine energy? Because the Queen of Swords is leadership. And seeing that there is, post a question, Naomi, that you owe somebody an apology. Tread softly. It just has to do with drama, and I would let it go. I'm going to close my door. They got that on. Come on. Okay. I had to close my door. Intermission. I don't know where I thought that went. I wanted to study it. If I lost it, I'm going to be pissed before I even got to play with it. Haha, here it is. Boom. So this is the deck that she was recommending that I utilize because it has the emblems within regarding the moon, sun, and planetary placements on the deck regarding trines and conjuncts and oppositions. So that's going to be kind of fun. But anyways, I see, Kevin, that that's all drama. So you owe somebody an apology. If you want a one-on-one with me, you know where to do it. karmaondeck.com. And I will put my PayPal in here because I don't have Super Chat yet. But I'm working on it. The only thing I had to have was 1,000 subscribers. And I do have 1,000 subscribers, but now I need like 4,000 hours. But it was my last day at the shop, so now my schedule's blown wide open, so I have the time to play with this every day. So she said, I told you he's his soulmate. I'm going to ask about that Aquarius. Oh, I love that. So Marvel Girl said smudge everyone if you have it. And that's true. I just smudge the shit out of everything. It's still burning softly a little bit over there. So what do you see between me, Aries, and Aquarius dude? Somebody sneaky. Oh my God. So you have Mercury energy with this individual. I have a sneaky behavior. The Hangman is purgatory, in between, waiting. And then I have the Moon card. And the Moon is all about fear. Fear. Thank you, Naomi. Fear and miscommunication. You guys are terrified to tell each other what you're thinking, what you're feeling, where you're at, right? So I hate that shit, Champagne. She said all about the soulmate shit. I hate it too. But I see miscommunication between the two of you. A little bit of misalignment. Let's see where it's headed. Girl, you should be focusing on your money. He does love you, though. He's got the King of Wands and the King of Cups, and you show up as the Queen of Pentacles. So you do have a couple match set here. Ace of Wands. If you make the right decision, it'll go well. The thing is, you're fatigued right now. Definitely feeling that there's a little bit of teenager energy or what you call chemistry. So it's that little childlike feeling. I don't know if he gets you giddy and shit, but he does. There you have it. If that helps you, let me know. But anyways, if you want to donate, there is a spot for you to do so with my PayPal. You can book an appointment with me at karmaondeck.com. So like Marvel Girl was saying, because we're getting real with ourselves and others, set boundaries and borders, what's true is Mercury retrograde gives you an absolutely fabulous opportunity to start seeing people for who they really are. And even if things are in miscommunication, you have an opportunity to clear it up. And I say this every Mercury retrograde, every time, all the time. You have two opportunities when Mercury comes on board, and that is heal it or kill it. And I'm talking about those relationships that come up that are toxic, those relationships that come up that, you know, maybe you needed to heal it. Maybe you needed to see you were sorry. Maybe you didn't know some things that came up. I know I didn't know some things that popped up recently that drastically changed my viewpoint, my awareness. Hello, Pluto, Uranus, and Mercury. There's one more, Jupiter. All of this is causing a super hyper awareness, right? I will be up tonight after I get done doing live, so I'll probably be up till 2 or 3 in the morning. I've got a couple of the groups to go through. But yeah, so there is the younger than you thing. So it's just a little bit immature, but there's all this chemistry and whatever. So, you guys want to play with the candles? Or what are we doing next? Hi, Goddess. What spirit want me to go for the next week? So for those of you that are new, if you guys would share my channel, that would be amazing. Stick around and subscribe. If you want a reading and you want a book, I will give, I don't know how I will make it happen. I have to figure out the website. And you guys know I'm fucking tech-tarded, but I will give off half-off readings. I do not do 15-minute readings. So, no, I didn't get your gift yet, Marvel. Is there an X? Wait, hold on. I was talking to Goddess, really quick. What direction does Spirit want me to go for the next week? So Goddess, Spirit wants you to go to work. So it looks to me like King of Wands is telling you that there are shit you have to do that is above your purview that you are going to take on, but it's about time someone did. I'm also seeing that there are deadlines and pressure that's going on for you. So be hyper aware of not putting yourself out there if you don't have to. Right now I'm picking up in my head and heart that you want to rescue a situation. Be cautious of rescuing shit. Like sometimes, like when I used to be a restaurant owner, a like 5-gallon thing of boiling water belongs on the floor. Like if you go to drop it and you can't catch it, let it go. I know it's going to be like 5 gallons of water across the floor, but better than slipping across by trying to hold on and rescue it, which causes more damage than letting it actually fall. But I do see that there is some miscommunication for you too. Please be aware that the Mercury retrograde card, the Three of Swords, is going to pop up in all of your damn readings this week. So look forward to it, expect it, dismiss it. This is just a warning from the universe to tell you, be aware of Mercury. Give yourself extra time. And like I was saying on my live a little while ago, on Baba Lau's psychic reading, Mercury has a tendency to be the one that exposes things for you. Allow it to happen. I'm about to channel the shit out of you guys in a second. I can feel it coming. Uh-oh. Hyper aware. I'm starting to lose the 3D. But anyways, I do feel like this individual has walked away, and there was actually some dead paradigms. There was some dead functions that weren't working. And so you have walked away for a reason. However, the only thing that I'm concerned about is that there might be some karmic work going on with this individual that's causing you to keep returning to it. So I would be cautious with this individual for a lot of reasons. Damn, I went through this whole damn bundle of sage. I'm getting smoked out over here. Smoked out? That's not a bad idea. But I do feel like things could come into balance, but it's going to take work for you too. I need to put some water on this thing because it is like smoking me out. Hi, Varsity. There you go, Marvel. Hi, darling. What do you have in store for me on the career front? Marvel girl. I just did. I just put the sage out. You missed it when I came on. I had to put some damn water on it. It was smoking me out. I already saged in the beginning. And it's still smoking right there with my open mouth. Here we go, Marvel girl. First thing that comes up for you is decisions. I am picking up that you are dealing with some individuals that you're already dealing with. You're getting the 6 of Coins, which is all about balance for you. Just notice that you're going to have some support. Be sure to ask for it, though. Notice travel opportunities for you, too. Travel, celebration, and whatever. You keep talking yourself out of it. And Marvel girl, I'm also seeing a job offer for you. And you quite possibly leaving where you're at. How close are you to that? So let's see. Yeah, Champagne needs a vacation. I'm going to Miami. Well, here's what's true, Goddess 01. So Goddess, so each retrograde, depending on where you are in that planetary alignment for the structure of the planets that are going on, you may not even be affected by the other planets that are coming in because they're not in your purview. But for me, retrograde is amazing. It's my shit. It's my time. It's when it was my sun sign's shit. I was born in Mercury retrograde, 1970. So it's just all dependent on what else is moving in your life and very individual. So as I played with my astrology this week, I learned so much about myself. Hello. Let's see here. I don't know why you keep telling me to get some sage. Sage has been burning for the last 35 minutes, so we're good. Kevin said trees. You got that right. Bows and bubbles. What's coming for my love life? You guys know that I don't go in order. Where is my Mercury? I'll send you the chart if you want to see it. It's pretty cool. I think it's in Capricorn. I'm not sure. Let me look. I'm going to look because Marvel, you pointed me into all of this, and I think are you asking me, so, oh my God, don't say that, Champagne. My God, I was like, it feels like there's more to learn every time I pick it up. So are you asking me where my Mercury is and what house, or are you asking me what, I can't do a who, darling. You're asking me what zodiac it's in. Yeah, I'll send it. I'll get it for you right now. Send me your email, Marvel Girl, on WhatsApp. Do you just want my ascendant chart? Here, I'm sending it to you now. All right, Marvel Girl. Marvel's going to blow some shit up in a minute. If I know you at all. I'm pretty sure that has it. Let me know. It's not the right one, but which planet is it? And I sent it to you. Oh, my Mercury. My Mercury is in Capricorn. That's what I meant by born. Me, babe, me. Capricorn. So that means my money, damn it. I should probably be making money during Mercury instead of losing money. My things should get fixed. Well, come on, Marvel Girl. Come to Miami with me, babe. Where did you go? I was just looking at you. Bows and bubbles. What's coming up in my love life? Uh-oh. You have opportunity in front of you. The Fool card. Capricorn, babe. Capricorn. So I have the Two of Wands. I feel like you have some options in front of you. I'm also seeing the Eight of Cups for you, darling. It's telling me that you are walking away from certain situations that aren't good for you. I'm also picking up that you're fearful. You have a tendency to be worried about getting hurt in relationships. I'm also picking up that you have a tendency to be too giving, that you give away the world, give away the shop, so to speak. Be cautious with making any contacts in the next few weeks or so, because I'm seeing that you're not going to, it's going to feel dead on the home front, so to speak. So as you're gathering evidence and looking to see, don't beat yourself up. It's just a lapse, a time of rest. So I see you waiting and evidence and quiet time. Relationship energy is coming for you. You have my time in there, Marvel Girl, if you want to use a different chart. So the time should be on the top and the place, and etc. If you want to play with it, I don't care. Because I think I set it up in the wrong chart anyway, the one that I sent you. I just did it really quick. Angelia said, yeah, that's my twin flame. Oh, thank you, Eleni. What was your question, honey? I was trying to look up for you. Just type it right here. I appreciate that. She sent me some dollars. How sweet of you. I appreciate that because it's so hard to do this every week for free. Hi, Glamour. Welcome. There we go. What does he want from our relationship? You know what? I am a powerhouse. I'm very fine and well, thank you. All right, Eleni. And Aries, I talked to George. This is our little secret, our little midnight secret, right? What does he want from our relationship? Thank you, and you're welcome. All right, Eleni. Thank you for the money. That was very sweet. Well, from initially, I am seeing that this individual may not be from here. Do you have a language barrier with this individual? Or do they have a different way of thinking, a communication style that seems to be a little odd? I do feel that this individual has a tendency to be a little bit sneaky. I use that word a lot, but it's the best way to describe when people don't want to show their true self or don't want to show what their business is. Like there's that whole, I don't want to tell you your business fuckboy status, where they play the whole like, oh, I'll talk to you later kind of thing. And I feel like he does the social media play games. I also kind of pick up that there is some chemistry between the two of you that makes you feel like home, that he feels like someone is very comfortable, that twin flame feeling, that return to feeling. I'm also picking up the Lover's card. So God damn it, if this isn't a lover or twin flame or... See, the universe always makes me say shit I don't want to say, but I do feel like that it had been over for a while, or that there is a life change. I'm sorry. If you just met him, be prepared for a bossy individual, because the King of Wands is somebody that tends to be either a management or bossy. He can be bossy. He's on the verge of a life change right now, so the Death card is showing up. So I would be cautious and aware and see what's changing. For all we know, he's changing jobs and out of here. But I also see for the Moon card where you have a tendency to feel a little fearful as well. Girl, she said it. Art Souls, how you doing? She said, I'm starting my new job and I'm going to be vigilant as fuck with my with my contracts. Girl. Let me see. How are you, Glamourati? I'm amazing. Thank you for asking. Eleni, I hope that helped. Glamourati, anyone coming towards me in my love life this month? Hi, Sashti. I'll get to you next. So, Glamour, anyone coming towards me in my love life this month? I would have to say yes based on that, because we have the Four of Wands. And we have the Page of Cups. She says, yeah, I'm still confused. I do see the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, which means that there's a lot of work for you to be done regarding this. And you should be focusing on your money more than relationship stuff. And I see you have a tendency to be a little closed off. So try and be a little more open and adventurous. Don't keep yourself in a little box. My boss texts me. He's making sure that I am paying attention. Any Mercury bullshit? No, babe. We were just talking about my astrology and for why I get like totally amped up during Mercury retrograde. And you got here soon enough to see some candle workings if I decide we get to it. So I'm going to mess with them. Or I might just do it afterward on a totally different thing and show it. And just do the candles by themselves so that I can share it. So Glamour, I would say patience right now. Mercury's a shitty time anyway to be getting into a relationship. Mercury's a confusing time anyway, as far as like all the emotions that are afloat and the way things are coming at us from all directions. We've got Pluto and Uranus and all of that. We were talking about it. Proud of you, Art Souls. We talked about that shit on our live like a month ago. Didn't we talk about your job? I think I read that shit. And we said a couple more weeks and they would have you signing contracts. And there you are. Right in the middle of heat of Mercury retrograde. And I'm in the middle of a move during Mercury retrograde. Yeah, I'm gonna do my candle workings for you guys. So I'm gonna do 2 more cards and then we're gonna play with my candles. How about that? I really don't know what to do with someone in my life right now, whether I should continue to be nice and keep him in my life or just let him go already. So first of all, Yobi, let's not play. Let's be real. Your throat chakra is completely frustrated. You need to speak your damn piece. This is the perfect time for it. If they're not coming towards you, you come toward them like hurricane karma, y'all. But, where it says I should continue to be nice. I mean, if you're being nice, then that tells me there's something that you're not saying. But I'll pull some cards for you. My My sweetheart is texting me, and I'm gonna answer it in a minute. The little eyes peeping at me. What you doing, girl? I don't know nothing. He's at work. So this is for Softy. You know what? Yobi, I was a paramedic for 20 years. I do not play. I don't know how to be anything else. Sakti, Lily's feelings. I do chit chat in between readings so I can separate from their energy. I do feel like this individual feels frustrated. I do think that they have some high emotions for you. They were counting on you to pull some weight that you didn't. Or that you, where's pregnancy coming up? Interesting. So Softy, I'm seeing what's Lily's feelings toward me? Everybody asks that question, but I can see other things than that. I see her walking away from a situation. I see her collecting data. I see wait, timing. The pregnancy card with the Empress is all about waiting. You can't pick an apple in December. I do see that she is very shy or has emotions tightly under wraps. And I'm also picking up that Lily has a tendency to be a little hopeless or fatalistic. So to watch out for depression with this individual. For her. Girl, I had to my boyfriend told me, if you don't shut it off, we're going home. Because we were out somewhere and I'm all blah, 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 blah. And he was shaking his head. He goes, you are not at work. I was like, okay, not at work. Maybe Karma needs a spanking. I don't know. I'll just get rowdy again. Did I say that out loud? I sure did. So Yobi, I really don't know what to do with someone in my life, whether I should come and be nice or keep him in my life. I want to address that. So even though I was talking to you a minute ago and I am really distracted, but I will tell you, it's annoying when I'm all over the place and not finishing something, but I will tell you what, me being that distracted, when I zone in, those thoughts, all that popcorn coming up in my head, ping, 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 I pick it all up because I'm a little spaz. 11-11, baby. Good job. So Yobi. So the first thing that comes up for you with this individual, continue to be nice. I gave you advice and didn't do a reading, so let me do your reading. So I am going to tell you that everything that's going on with you and that individual has to do with miscommunication. A little bit of troublesome energy with the Lover's card. And I'm also picking up that you're having a really hard time enjoying your time without this individual. And you're frustrated that things aren't moving the direction you want it to. And you're also thinking, is this right for me? You're questioning yourself whether this person belongs in your life. So I always say, people are going to love you. You can't say, does he love me based on his behavior? Because what's true, I've learned, sad, sad story in my past, is that there isn't a correlation between the quality of love and their behavior. The quality of love, not the quantity. I think people can really love you and fuck up. I mean, big time. I have absolutely no doubt that I am the love of my ex-husband's life. Absolutely meanest son of a bitch I ever met in my life. But he loves me. Oh my God. He's a hot mess. But man, he would do anything for me to this day. And he's pretty much obsessed. But what's true is that, I see love. I see it present. I see miscommunication, bad behaviors and habits. I'm seeing that you miss the shit out of him, that you're having a hard time enjoying your life. I don't remember what your question was at this point. But I do see whether you want to see if this is all alignment. Hi, Andrea. That was for Marvel Girl. Life path number 9, Marvel. This is boom, right? This is it. This is it. All right, let me scroll up a little bit because this is some bullshit. All right, I wish I had super chat so I could say pay me and then it pops up in a bright green box. Because reading all these goddamn things and when you guys have a conversation, it pops away. So it gets a little frustrating, but I love you though. I love you though. Sorry, Eleni. Mercury is my shit. Girl, my intuition. So, Art Souls, a friend of mine here, she says, intuition is strong this week. My ass was struggling with the family, and I was thinking of an oracle card from an Archangel Raphael, and I pulled that card from the middle of the deck, and I literally called it. I am finding like I'm speaking shit out of my mouth as people are telling me it. So they're saying like, oh, my boyfriend has a red car. And I'm like, does he have a red car? It's like crazy. So, Angelia, yeah, you can ask a friend. What's the friend for? I thought I read Kino. I read Kino already. I read Kino and Babalao completely. Oh, thank you, Tati. I'll do the same for you, my love. Just email me and remind me. Hell yeah, girl. We are ascending, Art Soul. She said the same. Life path. Varsity, let's look for you, babes. My pleasure, Tati. Take care. The end, right? No, you know, yeah, Yobi, I feel like he's stubborn. You know, humanitarian is right, Art Souls. I am not done until, I promise you, with my dying breath, my mission will be to work with women in some way in coaching to get them out of bondage. And I'm not going to stop until the ones that are in bondage are out, or we change thinking enough to get them all out. The last frontier, everybody's talking about black, white, all this other stuff. It's still a man's world. We have women that are 8 years old being, you know, female circumcision. Sex trade's the number one problem, and we just ignore. Okay, we want to fight over who the cops are bad people, though. Varsity. Did you go through an interview process already? I'm feeling like you kind of are halfway in there. Varsity. 2 more weeks, Kevin. I'm going to be coaxing women out, and into the light. I read a meme the other day, and it said, when there's all darkness around you and you're still able to see, and you see no other light but darkness, maybe you are the darkness. And if you notice, too, that the tiniest little itty-bitty light in the darkest room can go ridiculously far. I mean, I had a little light from my phone and I could see a whole lot of shit. That's okay. My dog is underneath this goddamn table snoring like a grown-ass man. I swear to God, it's embarrassing and it's ghetto. I feel like I'm doing my readings in my grandpa's bedroom or something, or I have an old man sleeping. All right, here we go, Varsity. Ooh, are you getting a little anxiety? Look at that. The 10 of Wands comes up, and that plays with the whole idea of you having anxiety and getting a little pressure here. You're starting to feel like it's crunch time. You have the 8 of Swords where you're feeling overwhelmed. I see the Ace of Coins, though, so that money is coming. I was hoping I'd see the 2 of Coins, but I'll take the Ace. The 2 of Coins is a job offer, and I always say when I do my coaching, don't look at the mechanism, look at the end result. So if your intention is clear, your mechanism, hi, Jameson, your mechanism will appear, but we're not looking at the mechanism. What I am seeing for you is a little bit of anxiety, and the end result being the Ace of Coins. Significantly more money than you were expecting with a company you had not yet previously thought you would be working for. The 4 of Cups is all about meeting new people and having a new group of people. You also have the Sun card and the Emperor, so that's telling me you most likely will be working in an independent capacity or as a supervisor. And you're welcome. I love you. Oh my God, I'm thirsty. I'm going to get off of here in a few minutes, though, because I've been channeling since, I don't know, 8 o'clock. Is that my girl Tati? Email me, good. You guys know how to find me, okay? karmaondeck.com if you want a one-on-one with me. I'll be up for a couple more hours. I need to eat, though. There is social media, Karma Steel. If you want to donate, you know where to do it. Please share my channel. I got shit to do. I mean, seriously, I want to unlock the features. I don't care about the money. I feel like I'll get the money. I don't care about that. But I want to unlock the features that I can use when it gets monetized. And what I'm talking about is I can go live from anywhere. So I don't have to set all this crap up. I can go live on my phone. So when I'm in a situation where I want to coach, I want to talk, I want to share, I can use it. And I can't do that until I get my little itty bitty going. So if you guys want to help me with my itty bitty, that would be great. So if you could share and like, that would be amazing. And I'm heading to Miami, so it's going to be incredible to actually have a really peaceful source around me. So many typos. Angelia's like, what's an Epstein scandal? I'll have to look it up. So I'm ready to stop reading for a second, and I want to pull these candles out. So are you ready for the candles? Here we go. Everybody shake off the little let's do readings all night shit. I've been doing this for a couple hours. I'm going to wash my hands with this sage here, which is pretty stinking amazing. So Leon and Kevin are amazing. They came and bought one of these candle kits. So I had so many requests with people asking about this shit that I was like, and kind of honestly, to be honest with you, there is a lot of bullshit out there, and I think the biggest thing that frustrates me is that they take advantage of people, and they'll sell these candles and swear to God they sat out in the full moon or whatever, but and then they sit there and sell them for $30. But I wanted to be able to teach people what I do so that you can start doing some of this yourself. And if you want to buy one of the kits, I will make it for you, but you're gonna have to wait because I'm gonna do the sigils and I'm gonna do the work, and I do not do the magic. I will do the setup. I will set them up for you to enjoy, and I will leave out a few elements because as a coach, I don't do anything for you. You have to do it for yourself. But what's true is I will give you the tools to do it. Okay? I wish Leon could post pictures of them because there isn't a way to put pictures in it, is there? Is there in the chat box? I wish there was, but I guess not. But I had on my Facebook, you can see it. So here's what I decided to do. So I'm going to tell you what I made them because they were really cute. So it was light bright. So the protection one was light bright, which was cleanse. I had to write it out because I don't remember things. And there you go. I'll set the intention. So light bright was cleanse. Protect was protection. Then I had cash flow. No. Was it? No, it was money draw. No, cash flow. Cash flow, and then it was sweet lips. All right, so those were the 4. So the reason why that I typed those in there is so you have an understanding of what I'm talking about. So where'd my candles go? Oh, okay. So here's the digs. So I got a incense for each one. Nag Champa rose, which is in the kitchen because I did a sweetening of my very own. Oh yeah. And so here's what I did. So I have some incense. I was picking them apart. And what I did was I selected a stone for each one. So the black one for the protection. The green one for the not love spell, because I don't do love spells, right? They're $25, darling, and it's a kit. It's a whole kit. Actually, it's probably going to cost me more. It's $25 plus shipping. I mean, I bought you the stone, the incense, a little piece of sage. You have the candle workings done that are going to go out in the full moon. It cost me, I think I sold my last candle kit for $20, and I legit cost me like $8.99 for the packaging, and it was a nightmare sending it, but it's a pain, but I'll do it for you. But they're going to be 25 plus shipping, and I'm going to try and find a way to do it. But here's what's true. I chose very specific items. So shit, don't tell me I deleted the picture of these. So this one here, the citrine, was in the black, and then the clear quartz. So this is for healing and cleanse, money, heart chakra for sweetening, and protection. Okay, so you get a stone with its description in each of your kits. And then you get some incense, and you get some sage, and then I give you a little sample of my body scrub, because I make salt scrubs called Good Karma. And that's my product line that eventually will be coming out, and so are my t-shirts, Good Karma. Including shipping. That's a lot of money for some tiny candles, Marvel. I don't want to be an asshole, but I'll show you. They're little. I just want to be fair. I want to get these to you. So this one here, see? And then a little bit of incense. And then you have, this is the kit here. That's the protection one. And that one's probably, so, and then I have the cleanse, which we're going to do clear quartz with that, because light bright, baby, light bright. And you got to think light bright when you do it. And then last but not least, my not love spell, because I don't do love spells. This is a sweetening spell called Sweet Lips, because what's true is you don't want to compel someone. You don't want to do a love spell. You don't want to ruin and fuck around with free will. You actually want some sweetness between you and your lover. You want to correct all of that. That's really what we want. Nobody wants to compel or force or beg or any of that. We want our honey to love us. So a love spell really should be all about sweetening. So what you do is I do a description for you. So as you have the protect spell, I will tell you what to wash with, when to put it out, what to do, what to burn and when. I didn't give them the description because I was so wrapped up in getting it to them and putting it in that cute little box that I didn't print them the thing. But my plan eventually is to have a little video so you can say, like, here's your 2 candles and this is what you do with it and set it up. So I'm going to wait. But I am going to put these all in the, that's because I pulled some clary sage. I put some clary sage from my front yard and put it in with the candles in a little packaging. So it was pretty amazing. But so when you dress candles, the goal is to put your intention. And if you look at it this way, what I was talking about earlier, our problem with tapping into our intuition is that we don't take time. These are tiny candles. They'll burn in a couple hours or an hour. You know, you don't have time to focus on this stuff because of how our lives are organized nowadays. But what's true is we do want to start. We want to work. And this gives you a little example of what's possible. So you have a couple choices. What I do, and now this is just me. I am making this up as I go. I am a kitchen witch. So what that means is I do what works. And that is all about sage is like Lysol, bitch be gone spray. Then you have salt, which is like a neutralizer. It works. It goes across your doorstep, and the oil anoints. The stones work. Crystals work. So what I do is I just try to decide. And I don't want you to make this complicated. Okay? So for example, if we're trying to bring money, are you guys still out there? Talk to me. Do you guys think 30 is too much? I would take $30. It was $8 for $8.90 depending, and for the packaging and the shipping. So I think 30 is a lot. But that's $10 for, and then the cost, I think it's a wash there. But I would do it for 30, not 35. Okay. So anyways, you have your candle. So how you would do this if you were doing the work yourself is, so what are some symbols that you think of when you see money? You think of the dollar sign. So what I do though is a little bit unique. So what you want to do is put images in your head. So anchors, we were talking about anchors earlier. In an NLP practitioner, anchors are thoughts, ideas, and things that happen when and you have an event. So I thought it froze. Thank you, Kevin. I'm just checking in with Mercury, the bitch that she is. I love that bitch. Anyways, so you want to check in with the ideas that inspire you. Same thing with picking your deck. So, for example, a trigger is something that you, like grandma's meatloaf, like I was saying earlier, home baked bread. Those are triggers. If you go by an area, or those of us have triggers with our ex-husbands or whatever, and that's all about, you know, past traumas. But you want to bring images into your head that work for that element. So, can you see me now? Yeah, I think you can. Okay. So, what I do, my sneaky little trick, the very last thing that I do, if you guys are writing any of this down, the very last thing that I do, and I've never seen anybody do any candle works. I came up with this on my own, but it works. I put my Reiki symbol on the bottom, or the dollar sign on the bottom of the candle. So then when it burns out, the intention is about money. So this candle kit is called Cash Flow. But look at this. So you want to draw things to you. So spirals are important, but I don't do my spiral like this in a circle. So I do a concentric circle for it. Concentric circle, right? And I do it both ways. Okay, can you guys hear Jameson? All right, so what I want to do with this candle, I'll maybe draw a little circle on there, but I'll put all my Reiki symbols down it because I'm a Reiki girl. But what I want to do is I want to draw shit to me, right? So what's a spiral do? It goes around the candle. So I hold the candle and I draw my little tool along it and I make a little symbol. I think for Leon and Kevin, what I did was I drew dollar signs all over it and the Reiki symbols to lock the intention in place. I'm not going to do that for you guys because my energy is my energy. Whatever your cost is going to be is for you. If like your intentions are clear, if they're not clear, you can't put that on me. Sorry. Yeah, so what I do is I draw a spiral from the very top edge. I don't wait for it to begin. I begin it at the top. So I try to concentrate really very hard not to come off of it like this, because I kind of feel like if the little tool comes off of the candle, that you've lost the line. But then again, it doesn't really matter. But I try to keep it continuous because I want that money to come not in bursts, but see how there's a gap there of space in the line. Oh, see, I don't want to be too concerned about it, but I want to be as careful as I can to keep drawing this line all along it to the bottom in a spiral, into me, down to me, drawing money, drawing abundance, whatever it looks like, even if it's not money, but if you need it quick. There, all the way to the bottom. See that? I made it cut all the way to the bottom. So now I'm going to find these little gaps and I'm going to draw my money symbols. And anytime that you want to sit here, it's a chocolate lab. So you want to make a dollar sign, or maybe that for you is a specific amount that you're seeking. So let's say I need $2,000. Karma needs $2,000. I'm going to draw another dollar sign. So there's two of them. So I can even draw $2,000 and another dollar sign. So the Shoku-Ra symbol goes on the bottom. And be clear, they don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be beautiful because you're going to burn it. But they have to have that intention there. So like, well, now every time I look at this and I see this little bastard getting closer to my concentric little lines, I'm thinking that money's getting closer to me, right? So we'll do this again over here. Let me put some more symbols on here. I'm going to put some Reiki on here. All 7. And I don't mind drawing over the line here because to keep it continuous. We want all of this to be concentric and not separate. Are you guys out there? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Marvel Girl texting me stuff. I love it. Sorry, I'm flirting right now. You guys will be okay. So you kind of see what I'm talking about. So these are going to go in the full moon next week. Now I'll sit here and make them. When you make them, I can put them in the foo a little bit out there, but I'm going to put some Reiki symbols on here. And that's pretty much how it's done, right? See what I'm saying? So I'm saying you don't have to make it ridiculously complicated. I think of me having more crystals and Mr. Krabs when I think of money. There you go. So you want to think of like crystals, and you can draw a little symbol like a diamond or whatever. This is the, you want to be able to do these. So it doesn't have to be complicated. You don't really have to trust somebody else to do this shit for you. I kind of don't like that you buy those candles and stuff that are like $30, and these are expensive too, but they're just a candle with a label on it that somebody made somewhere under a moon somewhere. But you can order like 90 of them in a box, and they are expensive. Now I see why. And it's not going to be perfect because it's a slippery object and whatever. And I see some of this stuff that's beautiful, but there you go. If anybody wants a money draw, I will put this kit together for you. Yeah, see, Leon and Kevin, they're my favorite couple there. They came and bought candle there, so I'm going to put some candles on here, some dollar signs all over this one. The first candle I put, they come with two, so what I'm doing is just drawing random dollar signs on this one, because the first one I set a specific intention for $2,000, which I desperately need. Well, I don't desperately need, I take that back. I would absolutely adore and enjoy $2,000, and I would put it to good use, and I would be grateful and excited for $2,000 to come into my purview. So there's your money, and then a Reiki symbol to seal it on the bottom. Then you get a beautiful piece of citrine for it, and Nag Champa, and it is so sweet. How sweet it is. We're going to do jasmine. So we're going to do jasmine. I'm going to put this kit together in a little Ziploc baggie, pull some clary sage, put it under the full moon on Monday. I am also, Leon and Kevin got theirs with a little bit of, I made my scrub with it, and I put some essential oils, and I put some glitter on their candles, wrapped them sweetly. So you get a stone, so that's your intention stone. So you set your two candles up. You wash your hands with salt. You burn your incense for your smoke like a prayer. And then you have this damn citrine that you carry in your pocket for a week. So if you can't sit there and babysit a candle for 18 hours that they tell you is necessary, what you're going to do is transfer that energy into the idea of the crystal, and you're going to carry that bitch with you, and you're going to manifest your money. Okay? So a little bit more sage. I think I'm missing something. Oh, the essential oils. So there's certain essential oils that I equate with money. And this one here is the lemongrass. So clary sage is just a brand of sage that is in my area. I'm sure it has something for it, but it's just a fresh little piece of me that goes into the working for you. So anyways, if you guys want one of these, I do have the sweetening one, the protection one. Now the protection one, the symbols are very different for protection. Like I think of X's, right? Or the symbol of death or for poison and all of that. Well, clary sage smells a lot more green. It smells a lot more outside like piney green, but it's not pine. It just has a sagey green, like minty, or like much more aggressive smell than regular sage. But so I have different essential oils that I use for each one too. And then I put a little pizzazz in there. The black ones, I put the black glitter on. This one's graphite. And I put the graphite on the protection because you can't think of anything a little more stronger than graphite, and black for grounding and protection. So there you have it, guys. I enjoy having you. You know where to find me, karmaondeck.com. Share the shit out of my stuff if you enjoyed it. Tell people about your girl. You know how to donate. You know how to make an appointment. I will see you guys next time. Looking to see you tomorrow. Would you guys like me to come back? I think so. I think I'm going to do it tomorrow. Andrea said people are paying for the expertise, wisdom, and positive and fun energy. So it's not, I know it's like a little tiny thing, but I want to get you started. And what I'm going to do is create a little video where I'm going to say, you know, it's like a 2-minute video where I'm going to say, okay, now that you have your candle, and I'll send you the link when you get your kit. And so I can be like, listen, so here's your little scrub. And it's going to have a little lemongrass in there. You're going to wash your hands, and then you're going to put this up, and then you're going to do that, and we're going to do it together. So that's the goal. I'm going to get there, and I love you guys. Thank you so much for your support and your love. I will see you guys next time when I do my lives and when I do my videos. I'm going to go flirt with this man. I will talk to you guys later.